was fun to go to Graham's and play in the woods and follow trails, not beyond the sight of the house. Climb on the rock mountain in the backyard, visit Grampy's garden, or play tennis in the front street. In colder months, we played our own version of pool in the attic, hide and seek throughout the house, or our favorite, Grampy's workshop. I loved using my little purple hammer to pound thousands of nails into boards. I don't think I actually ever made anything. I remember sometimes after dinner we would watch sideshows of trips that you and Grampy had taken. These were great times to do finger shadow puppet shows, although they were never much appreciated by you. Another game we loved to play with you was cards. Animal Rummy or Old Maid are two of the games that I still play today with Evie and Patrick. And listen to this, I always stick the Old Maid card way up above all the others. The best card game by far was the Miss Piggy card game. Oh God, we used to play that. I loved looking at all those outfits that Miss Piggy wore. Also, I remember how sometimes I cheated by looking into the reflection of the cards on Grampy's glasses, and I never knew that. I am so thankful for all of the times that we got to share together. Trips to Cape and New York. Now, how did I ever fit on the floor of the back seat of the car to lie down and sleep? Many thanks to all of the fairies who would fly into the car when we crossed bridges to deliver candies and activity books. Picnic lunches on the side of the road with our sandwiches made especially for us, complete with our names on them. One of my best Christmases ever was when we had to follow a string tied to a roll that led all over your house, under the couch to the attic, down to the playroom where a new blue bike was waiting for me. One of my most favorite things to do was to watch you sew. I remember sitting under your sewing machine and pressing the presser foot when you told me to stop and go. Evie and Patrick love to do this when I sew things, and it always makes me think of you. I am so thankful for all the time that we got to spend together. Thank you for always being there for Corey and I, and for making the effort to spend time with us and support us at all of our supporting events and our other interests over the years. I am grateful that I have been able to have a great relationship with my grandparents, and I know that my children are very lucky to be able to spend time with their grandparents as well. I hope that someday Evie and Patrick will have as many great memories and stories to tell their children about their grandparents as I do. Please get better soon, and I hope to visit soon. Lots of love from Trey, Craig, Evie, and Patrick. Isn't that a cute letter? I think it's a wonderful letter. I don't ever want to lose that. Well, Sydney told me one time that at the time the house was on the market, and Corey and Sydney came over for some reason. And when they backed out, Corey backed out so that he could see the house, look at the house, and she said she thought he was never going to move on, and she said he just stared at the house, and finally he started the car, and he said, some of the happiest days of my life were spent in that house. I know they loved to go there, and I loved to have them. One day, something was canceled, and Rocky, they were living at the lake, and Rocky didn't know what to do with the kids. I guess school was canceled for some reason. And she said, Katrina spoke up and said, "You know Grammy O would love to have us." Oh dear, the good old happy days. I always loved it when they came. And I always was proud to take them anywhere because they were the best behaved kids. And the meanest thing I could think to tell Kevin when he was naughty, which was most of the time, was, "I hope you have a little boy just like you." Well, Corey, the teacher, told Roxanne, she said, "I wish I had a whole room full of Corys." But I don't think any teacher's going to say that about Patrick. Patrick is such a funny little guy. And he adores Kevin. And one day, well, it was at his birthday party out at Maria's. And Patrick came in and sat by Kevin. And Kevin said, "This guy and I agree on everything." And Patrick looked up, he said, "And that is right." Oh dear. Let's see, what am I doing? Oh, there is some...